youth, me a big the idea, my brother. They say there are hundreds more. Don't get caught up in the hundreds more. If you're involved, desist. Now is the time for you to let it go. Let it go. Let go the scamming youth. Because guess what? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to In the Streets with Big Stone. Today is a very bitter, bitter day for our youngsters and our citizens of this country. 8 Jamaican citizens were extradited to the United States of America on alleged lottery scamming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the appalling thing is, out of the 8, 3 were women. 1 was a police officer. Now, before we go further, ladies and gentlemen, they're all innocent until proven guilty. That's why the newspaper, the radio station, and the television station, they all use the word allege. But then the authorities have more than enough evidence, they say, to bring them to justice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I begged each and every one of my youngsters that I come in contact with about the act of scamming, about illegal activities, about getting involved in a life of crime, about going to prison. It doesn't matter how much money you make. If you make these monies so-called illegally, there's going to come a time. There's going to come a time when you're going to have to pay the consequences for your actions. So it doesn't matter how much money you make. It's better to be free and broke than to be a multi-billionaire and locked up behind bars for 10, 15, 20 years. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 8 of our citizens today was extradited to the United States on alleged lottery scamming. The 5 male and 3 female are alleged to have been involved in lottery scamming. They have been charged by the United States on a 66-count indictment. They are police officer Constable Jahalal, Alrick McLeod, O'Neill Brown, Dario Palmer, Kazrae Gray, Kimberly Hudson, Xanu-Ann Morgan, and Dahlia Hunter. The 8 were flown from the Norman Manley International Airport after a lengthy processing by local and U.S. law enforcement authorities at the police post at the Kingston base facility. Louise Marina, U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica, revealed that a special task force established by the United States authorities to crack down on lottery scamming has thousands of cases on the investigation. Expect hundreds of extraditions, he said. That is why I'm taking this opportunity again to focus in our young youths that if you're involved in a life of lottery scamming, crime, criminality, desist from doing so. Listen to Big Stone. While the U.S. ambassador was talking, he was actually smiling that where they're going, the temperature is below 0. So can you imagine, you take a young Jamaican who has never been to the United States or any cold foreign country before in their life, and their entire life is all messed up to be spent in a cold place like where they're going to be going. It's not pretty. And that's why I appeal to the youngsters of Jamaica. Don't get lured by fast cash, fancy cars, fancy jewelry. Try, if you have a talent, you can work on your talent. You can become an artist, you can become a record producer, you can become an entertainer, you can become an actor or an actress. and you can get the same publicity and the same results. You don't have to go to a life of crime and to find yourself doing this. It's not worth it. A lot of senior citizens in the United States have spent their last money for them to use to buy medication, to take care of their hospitalization, to take care of their old age, their last earned pension, sometimes are milked by some of these scammers. And what do they do with the money? Most of the scammers, they do good with the money. They take care of their family, they build a house, and they try to do good in the community. But then there's a small percent. When they get that money, because the money comes so easily, they use $100 and light up a spliff. They buy 2 or 3 bottles of expensive champagne and they just pour it out and let expensive champagne run on the streets. They buy expensive champagne that costs a lot of money. And in a dance or a party, they just pour it out on the ground. They don't even drink it. You know, the amount of money they spend foolishly. Boy, it's really a sad case. So this is why I'm appealing to you. Don't get caught up into that kind of lifestyle, youth. Don't get caught up. Make your family proud. Make your mother proud. Make your father proud. Make your girlfriend proud. See? Make your boyfriend proud if you're a woman. And do not get caught up, because guess what? No matter what anybody's telling me, these people that are involved and that are being extradited to the United States, they're going to have a hard time. You're going to be suffering in these prisons. Prison is not a bed of roses anywhere on the planet Earth. So it's not worth it. Look at the scamming thing. It has only caused bloodshed for our country. A lot of people have died. Some because they're greedy, some because they don't want to share the money, some because they're selfish, and some because they're just outright wicked. So don't do it, youth. I beg the idea, my brother. They say there are hundreds more. Don't get caught up in the hundreds more. If you're involved, desist. Now is the time for you to let it go. Let it go. Let go the scamming youth. Because guess what? It is a cursed thing. A lot of people are losing their life. And you don't want your life to be messed up and you're locked up behind bars for a long, long, long time. See? So listen to a big stone or something, brother. Who just a try, let it go. Who in a long time, let it go. See? It is not worth it. No money is worth your freedom or your life. Thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful day.